Hey Celeste, you know who this is. So again, I'm just taking another attempt to record your video. And so what I've decided to do was start from this week and go over the few things that you expressed that you needed help with me, or still needed help to do. So I think those were, I'm going to go over the bodyweight squat again. I'm going to go over the deadlift again, just so, because those two actions are the same actions that you use when you do the stretch. Just want to make sure that you understand how to brace your core. So, so that's going to be the bodyweight squat, the dumbbell deadlift. I've sort of modified the side-to-side lunges for you. So I'm going to demonstrate that. And I'm just going to demonstrate the side plank and push-ups. And maybe high knees again. I don't think I need to do high knees. I think you should be good with that, especially when I explain on how to brace your core. So let's start out with the bodyweight squat very quickly. Okay. So you know that your feet are shoulder width apart. Okay. So I'm going to just move over a little bit over here. Just a tad bit. Okay, and you know that your feet are shoulder width apart. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate this from the side. Now what I want you to do is to squeeze your glutes. In squeezing your glutes, you will find your heel and you'll also brace your core. Okay, so squeeze your glutes, tighten your abs, your arms are straight out in front of you. And now what you're going to do, you're finding your heel and actually pressing your heel to the floor will also help you tighten your glutes even more. So you just push back. You're pushing your hips back. Okay? And then you're bending down. And then you push your hips forward and you come up. Your arms are still straight ahead. They're not up here. They're not way down here. They're straight ahead. Okay? So you just push back. And we come down. And push our hips forward. And just do that one more time. Forward. And then I'm just going to do it again. Forward. Okay, so that's the bodyweight squat. And now the straight leg dumbbell deadlift. So remember the hinges here that I explained? That's where you're going to be bending over from. Again, your feet are shoulder width apart. You're bending over. Still pushing your hips back. Don't do anything to your back. Push your hips forward and you're coming up. And your dumbbells are resting in front of your thighs. We're pushing back, bending over, and coming up. We're pushing back, we're finding our heels, our legs are straight, and they're pushing our hips forward and we're coming up. And as you see, the glutes are squeezed in, okay? So now the next exercise that I wanted to show you was the low side-to-side lunge. Okay, so when you do that, you want to start with your feet shoulder width apart, okay? Now, how you're going to do this is you're just going to lunge to this side, and keeping this foot on the floor, totally flat on the floor. Okay? So let me just show you again. Feet shoulder width apart. Our hips are pushed forward, our glutes are tight, and our hips are pushed forward because our glutes are tight. So we're going to just lean to this side. And then we're going to lean to this side. Then we do the same thing. anything. Okay? And you keep your hands here. Alright? So again, and you might want to keep them here. This is shoulder width apart. And then you just lunge to the side, come up, and then to the side. And push, keep your hips pushed back. And you're coming over this side. Then you're coming over this side. You're coming over here. Okay? Now, I will demonstrate the modified push-up for you. Alright? Just forward. So now, just like the regular push-up, like you had asked me, your feet are crossed, you're on your knees. So I'm showing you this part for a reason, okay? But we're going to back that up a little out of view. And you need to have your hands underneath your shoulders, right underneath your shoulders. Because what that's going to do is once you put your body weight on your knees, you're going to lean forward, okay? You're leaning forward, you're not sagging down. You're not like this, getting ready to do like that. Okay? You're forward. Alright? Forward, and now let's push up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your stomach is tight. Your glutes are tight. And your hands should be to your sides as close as possible. Okay? So that is the push-up. And then I think I want to show you the side medicine ball side throw. And the side plank. Okay, so let's deal with the plank since I'm on the floor. Side plank. So, the side plank, your arm, you're resting your weight on your forearm. You want to make sure that your body is straight. And your feet are on top of each other. Okay, so I'm going to just scoop that part down out of view a little bit. Yep. Make sure everything is straight. Rest your weight on your forearm. Push up. Keep your abs tight. Your glutes tight. And then you can come back down. If you want to make that a little bit advanced, you can go sort of touch your hip. Otherwise, I want you to hold for 30 seconds. And now the medicine ball side throw. Okay, so I don't have a medicine ball and the Swiss ball is too big, so I'm just going to use something that I have in here. And what you're going to do, again, is you're standing shoulder width apart. Okay, your feet are shoulder width apart. And you're going to rotate Come back to the center. Rotate to the left. And come back to center. Rotate to the right. Come back to center. Rotate to the left. Come back to center. You don't want to do this. Okay? If you feel like you have to do this, then you need to stop before you get to that. So if you gotta come here, let that be. Okay? Because as you do this, you'll be able to stretch all the way over without having to go like that. Your feet need to stay on the floor, and they need to stay, your toes need to be pointed forward. And that's the medicine ball side throw. That works your obliques. So I hope that helps you out, Celeste. And of course, you know, you can give me a call whenever you need to, or text. But just remember to make sure that your core is tight, and that means that your stomach is tight, your glutes are tight, and your lower back is tight. And when you brace your abs and your glutes, that supports your lower back. So happy working out.